And now the end is near, so I close the final curtain. It's been a while. Ba ba ba.
Thank you for calling 101. To be connected to Bedfordshire Police, press 1. Cambridgeshire Police, press 2. Or Northamptonshire Police, press 3. Thank you for contacting Cambridgeshire Constabulary. If your call is to report an emergency, please hang up and dial 999. Did you know you can now...
No, the only emergency is the police are all fucking bent.
Our web chat service. To find the answers to many questions online at cams.police.uk via contact us. If you know the extension number or the name of the officer or staff member you require...
Do you like the new Budweiser cans?
If your inquiry relates to a previously reported traffic offence or collision, press 2. If you require a custody suite, press 3. For all other inquiries, please hold for an operator or press 9 to hear these options again.
I'll hold.
Transferring to an operator. How can we help?
Oh, hi, yes, I was wanting to report a judge called Judge Enright. He's a Crown Court judge for, well, basically misconduct. I don't know how you'd say it.
Okay, just tell me briefly what it's about so I can either give you the right advice or put you through to the right department.
Basically, I mean, this happened on the 8th of May, and I've spent quite some time considering it. But he showed quite disgusting behaviour when he passed a message on, presumably from someone in the police or the council, regarding my behaviour.
Okay, I mean, was this in court? Was this while he was in work or outside of work?
Oh no, this was in the court.
Okay.
This was in the court when I was put in the dock and basically told if I gave any evidence I'd be arrested.
Okay. Have you spoken to the courts at all about that?
I was informed at the time I'm not allowed to make a complaint against the courts.
Right. So, sorry, he told you that if you gave any evidence you'd be arrested?
I was asked not to publicise my case. I was asked not to continue bombarding the court with letters of complaint. I was asked not to do something else, and basically the inference was if I kept on talking, I would be sent to jail anyway.
Okay, just bear with me a second, please.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm afraid the police wouldn't have involvement in complaints against the court.
Why is that then?
Because the complaints against the court and someone's behaviour like within their job role. So that wouldn't be for the police, that would be for the courts to look into. I appreciate you said that you can't complain to them. So what we'd advise is that you get some legal advice on the matter.
Right, so I've reported obstructing the course of justice and you're not interested.
You're saying you want to discuss his behaviour?
It's obstructing the course of justice, love.
In what way?
I've been told I'm not allowed to broadcast that Huntingdon District Council employees have stolen 25 years' worth of taxpayers' cash.
But this case has gone to court?
The day this happened was the 8th of May. Apparently, the police are still under some disillusion that the case is still happening. But I've been told that I'm not allowed to discuss online publicly 25 years worth of theft in the public purse by a Crown Court judge who's been passed a message by someone. Now, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but are not Crown Court judges supposed to be impartial? So why is a Crown Court judge passing on a message to me from someone to tell me to stop broadcasting about 25 years worth of theft in the public purse? So that is obstructing the course of justice, and it's also misconduct, and I've been told I'm not allowed to make a complaint against the court. So if you won't take the case on, and I can't make a complaint to the court, what am I supposed to do?
So is this case that you were in court for, that was the 25 years of the money being stolen. Has that been investigated by the court?
No. Because I called the bailiff a Nazi because he broke the law by saying he would arrest me under the Domestic Violence Act for non-payment of council tax. I was dragged into court by the bailiff's mates, the coppers, and I was then passed a message from the judge to stop broadcasting about this, which is obstructing the course of justice. So that is a criminal offence. So if you don't take this case on, then obviously I'm going to have to ask some very serious questions of the Home Secretary and the Prime Minister.
At this time, I'd say that what you need to do is you need to go back to the courts about the matter.
Well, I can't, love. I can't. They've told me I'm not allowed to make a complaint about the court.
So if you seek legal advice and go through a solicitor, you can go through it that way. You can go to Citizens Advice Bureau, and they can offer half an hour's free consultation. But you need to seek legal advice on the matter and look to go through a solicitor.
Right, well, what are they going to do then? If the solicitors, they all go to the court and they all play to the court, and then the judge makes the final decision. So we'll get Judge Enright back, who's obstructed the course of justice, and he'll say, no, I'm not taking this case.
No, I've given you the right advice. You need to seek legal advice if you want to make complaints about the court, and they won't take the complaint.
Right, so the police are not interested in judges committing criminal offences then?
At this time, as I said, you need to seek legal advice on the matter and speak to a solicitor.
Why should I go and spend money on a solicitor? The fact is, this judge is attempting to obstruct the course of justice, isn't he?
I did already say that you can seek some free advice from Citizens Advice Bureau. So
It's going to end up costing me money in the long run, isn't it?
start with Citizens Advice and see what they have to say.
Well, they're not going to do it for free, though, are they? They're going to want some money at some point.
Initially, you can get some free advice, so I would speak to them and see what they say initially, okay?
Right, so the police are completely ignoring the crime of obstructing the course of justice by a Crown Court judge who is supposed to be impartial. Could I just get that straight?
At this stage, what I'm saying you need to do is to seek legal advice on the matter if you want to take up this issue with the courts, and they won't allow you to do it directly.
Well, why will the court not allow me to make a complaint?
I don't know, that's something you need to take up with the court.
Oh, so they're not public servants in the court? The judge is not a public servant. The clerk to the justice is not a public servant.
Look, we're going round in circles here. I've given you the right advice. You need to go and seek legal advice if you want to take this forward as a complaint with the court, and they won't allow to.
No, we're not going round in circles. We've merely ascertained that the police completely approve of obstructing the course of justice when it involves their judge mates and their council mates. I'm reporting the crime of obstructing the course of justice, and you're not the slightest bit interested. You've taken advice from your manager, who I assume is an inspector, and he said, sod off, we're not interested because it might involve indicting a judge and maybe some council people.
That's not it at all. You want to complain about the judge for misconduct, so you need to go through the courts for that.
Well, I can't go through the court. The court won't allow me to make a complaint, will it?
Advice.
The court will not allow me to make a complaint because they're not public servants, apparently.
In that case, you need to seek legal advice on the matter.
Well, no, I don't need legal advice, love. It's obstructing the course of justice, isn't it?
Okay, we are going round in circles. I have given you the right advice. If you don't want to go straight to a solicitor, then I advise that you go to Citizens Advice Bureau. Okay?
So you're not interested in obstructing the course of justice?
I'm going to end the call now because we're going round in circles. If you want to complain about the misconduct of the
Thank you. The police, Cambridgeshire police, are not interested in obstructing the course of justice.
call now. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Do you think they recognised the number? Oh! Cambridgeshire police are not interested in obstructing the course of justice. I'm going to end the call now. It's not going better, is it, guys?